Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Show of hands, people here, who has gone to all-you-can-eat sushi before? Great. And now, at the mention of all-you-can-eat sushi, who wants to go for some right now? Good afternoon, fellow members and honored guests. I'm of course talking about all-you-can-eat sushi, and I have to admit myself that I am also craving it right now. And I was there only a few days ago. It was a few days ago last week that it was up to me to choose a restaurant for me and my friends to go to for dinner one night. So, thinking about it, I thought all-you-can-eat sushi would be a good choice for us. And in the end, I think it did turn out to be a great choice. So, just a little bit about all-you-can-eat sushi places. Extending from all-you-can-eat buffets that sort of spread out across Canada, all-you-can-eat sushi places are now very popular all across Canada. It's hard to find a city where you can't find one anymore. They've grown from only offering the traditional Japanese cuisine of raw fish and rice to now offering both hot and cold dishes. In addition to that, when guests go to an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant, you basically pay a base price, and then you can eat as much as basically you can fit in your stomach. So everyone pays the same price no matter how much or how little you eat. And this is compared to an a la carte restaurant where you order off a menu and pay for exactly what you order and exactly what you eat. So again, when it came time for me to choose a restaurant for me and my group of friends to go to, I chose an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about it and why I think it turned out to be a good choice for us to go to. So the great thing about all-you-can-eat is that you never leave the restaurant hungry. Since you're able to eat as much as you want, there's never a situation where you have too little food. I think we've all run into a situation where we've gone to a restaurant, ordered something, and it arrives and it's half the size that we thought it was going to be, and we're a little disappointed. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems that some restaurants, the portion sizes might be getting smaller, or the plates are getting bigger. So at an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant, this isn't a problem. If you don't have enough to eat the first time you order, you can always order again, and again, and again. So we may have taken advantage of this a little too much last week. The dishes seemed to never stop coming, and it got to a point where if we saw our server coming towards our table with a plate of food, we all kind of got scared and hoped she wasn't heading towards our table. But we were able to try a lot of food that we hadn't before, and this is my second point of why it was a good choice to go there. You're able to sample and try new things that you might not have tried before. The menu at these restaurants are usually very expansive, and there's always different types of food in addition to sushi, as I discussed earlier. You can now get things like fried rice, noodles, soups, salads, and of course ice cream to finish off a meal. The best part is, if you don't like it, you can always give it away to one of your friends. So usually the person that you're giving away to, there's one person at the table, usually designated as the vacuum. So that's the person that eats the rest of the food that the rest of your friends can't finish. If I'm being honest, I'm usually the vacuum. So I'm eating the food off my friends' plates. And also that brings me to another term that you might want to know, which is called a sushi coma. So this is what happens after a big sushi meal when you eat too much. All you can do is lie down on the couch for the next few hours until once again you're able to walk. So I think I'd have to say that that night we all ended up in a sushi coma for a little bit. Finally, a sushi restaurant, especially all-you-can-eat style, is great for group bonding and a group atmosphere. The way you ordered at this particular restaurant was one person had an iPad and you're able to key in your order and then send it off to the kitchen. The great thing about this is that no one's buried in their own menu. Everyone is basically putting in the order to the person who's taking it, and you're able to see what you have in common with other people. If there's new people at the table, you can see what they like to eat, and then decide which dishes you want to share with each of your friends. So it's easy to get everyone's opinion, see what you have in common. There's a lot of also sharing of dishes. When the dishes come to the table, it takes a team effort to finish everything, even if you don't really like it as much. And with that sharing, basically you get closer as a group. Also, there's always that one person at the table who orders a dish and it turns out they ordered it by mistake and something weird ends up coming to the table that you don't exactly know what it is. This in fact did happen to us as well last week, where someone ordered what was known as a snow roll, and what arrived at our table was not white like snow, and it did not look appetizing. But we did end up finishing it eventually. So, to sum up, I chose to go to an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant last week. The choice was up to me out of my group of friends where we should go, and I thought it was a good choice. And I think it was in the end as well, because you don't leave hungry. I can definitely say that no one that was there left that sushi restaurant hungry. We might even been a little too full. Also, it gives you the opportunity to try new foods without taking a risk, so you can try different things on a menu and might discover something else you like. And also, it was great for our group dynamic. We were able to share dishes, share some laughs, and even though at the end of the night we all had the inevitable sushi coma, I think I made the right decision to do all you can eat.